Imagine you're ready to buy a house and Hicksville has made it onto your list. The Long Island Railroad matters, or the school district is part of the way you're narrowing your search. You've already spoken with your mortgage loan officer. They have reviewed your financial documents, a budget somewhere between $700,000 and $900,000. Then you start shopping. Your agent is sending you houses. You walk into the open house and it starts happening almost immediately. The kitchen flow makes sense. The bedrooms work. You can picture your furniture and your future there. You can imagine getting up there on a Monday morning with your coffee. You make an offer, but you lose. That hurts, although you knew it was possible. And then another house comes along. Perhaps you strengthen that offer. You still lose. By the third house, the emotional question has changed. You're starting to wonder what you are doing wrong. I'm Cindy, a licensed real estate salesperson in Nassau County. I think this is precisely the moment when we should become more curious. Let's actually walk through the month the way a buyer would have experienced it. During July 1st through the July 7th, 5 new single-family listings came onto the Hicksville School District market. If none of those 5 quite worked for you, you moved into the next weekend hoping the selection would open up. Then July 8th through July 14th arrived and 11 new listings appeared. Now the month feels different. Your phone is busier. There are more open houses to choose between. You may start thinking you have room to be patient because the flow of new houses has picked up. Then July 15th through the 21st slows down again. Only 4 new listings this week. A house you passed on 10 days ago may still be sitting there. Another may already be gone. The inventory arriving this week is thinner than it was the week before. Your perception of the same house can change because the choices around it have changed. Then we reach July 22nd through the 31st and 14 new listings arrive. That does not guarantee that the particular house you want has suddenly become easier to buy. It means you have more information. You have more properties to compare. You have more opportunities to ask yourself a question. If I do not get this house, what can I buy instead? 25 single-family homes closed in the Hicksville School District during July. 19 of those 25 sales fell within the $700,000 to $900,000 budget. That is 76% of July's closed sales within your budget. When I looked at those 19 sales, buyers paid about 1% above asking on average. Some of those buyers paid above asking and some paid below. That pushed me to look at something else that a buyer can actually see before writing their offer: how long the house has been sitting. Homes that sold within 30 days averaged roughly 2% above asking price. Homes that took more than 30 days averaged roughly 2% below asking. This is where I would want a really good relationship with my agent. I would want us to sit together and ask what similar houses have actually sold, how quickly they sold, whether this property has changed its price, what else my money buys right now, and what the listing agent can appropriately tell us about the seller's priorities. Those 5 things. You make the strongest offer that makes sense to you, and somebody else pays more. You know how unsatisfying that feels. This is where I'm willing to give the advice that absolutely does nothing to guarantee that I make a sale. There will be another house. If somebody else is comfortable paying a number that you and your agent cannot support with the information you have, let them. You are allowed to let that buyer have it. Their decision does not have to become your decision. That is why I am doing this series. I am a licensed real estate salesperson, but I'm also someone who cannot help pulling apart the numbers until I understand the people inside of them. I want buyers to enter these conversations with better questions, more context, and enough confidence to know that sometimes pursuing the house aggressively is the right choice. Sometimes negotiating is reasonable, and sometimes walking away protects something more important than the deal. I'm Cindy, a licensed real estate salesperson in Nassau County. I showcase the complexity of the housing market and simplify the process for buying so buyers can understand what's happening and ask better questions and make more informed decisions today.